Professor Giuse is a graduate of Nigerian and Canadian universities. He holds 4 academic degrees, including the Master of Environmental Design, with concentration in urban design, and PhD in environmental planning, with specialization in housing. He has worked and taught at university levels in Canada, United States of America, and Nigeria. He has researched and published extensively in the areas of housing and urban security. He's a registered town planner and fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. He's currently on staff of Nasarawa State University and professor of urban design and planning in the Faculty of Environmental Sciences. Please, let's receive Professor Timothy Giuse.
Thank you very much, Toyin. Please forgive my informality. I'm not very good at protocols, so I always create protocol chaos. I think we're talking about dislodging this morning when we talked about technology. So let me be a protocol dislodger in this respect. But I think it's a real privilege to be here at this event and to be able to contribute our little quota. Our president has already said everything that I might have wanted to say as by way of introduction. Let me just add that very often those in the built environment profession forget that planners are not the orphans, but should be, if you like, the landlords, in quotes. Not that they collect money, but the fact that everything we do, whether it's a piece of architecture or a piece of engineering or a building to sell, takes place on land. And the orderly organization of land is what is the forte of those who are planners. So I want to thank the Abuja Housing, International Housing Show for giving planners a chance to participate so actively in this. And in the interest of time, let me just go ahead and introduce what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about green buildings and affordable housing. That is the general area we're going to cover. And we have 3 very, very qualified people to share with our thoughts on this. I'm going to start appropriately with our female planner, town planner Bumi Alubin. I'm going to introduce them now, and after that I don't need to introduce them again. She has studied at both University of Lagos and University of Ilorin, both very highly regarded universities. He joined the service of the Lagos State government in the year 2000 and have been involved in many, many, many development plans, including a Papa Model City Plan, which you will see if you go to the booth, Ikeja Model City Plan, and many others. He has also studied at the University of Liverpool. He's currently the Chief Town Planning Officer with the Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency. He has researched in many areas, including gender studies, data management, sustainable development goals, and so on and so forth. He has written and co-authored several papers and was the recipient of the Megan Wogu Award for Excellence as the second best student in the 2012 Town Planners Registration Council of Nigeria Professional Examination. You can see from her face, which you can't see, but she wears Bible to tell you that she's happily married and enjoys traveling, and which has taken her to 6 continents of the world. She's going to be speaking briefly with a special focus on green buildings, but also referring to the other issues. The second person who is going to be speaking this morning as part of the panel is Dr. Abdul Hussaini. He's a town planner. Well, he's a man of many parts. Let me just put it that way. Currently, he's permanent secretary for Ministry of Lands and Housing in Niger State. But before that, he was a pioneer director, general manager of Niger State GIS systems. And he's was instrumental in including Mina as one of the 20 foundation members of the World Council on City Data, and subsequent registration of Mina as the first city in Nigeria with ISO 37120 certification. He's a fellow of both the Institute of Town Planners and the Nigerian Environmental Society. He has more than 20 years of planning practice, and he's currently also the coordinator of Regional Center for Expertise on Education for Sustainable Development in Mina, and a recipient of the Presidential National Productive Order of Merit Award. The last, but by no means the least, is Professor Kingsley Ogboy, currently the Dean of Faculty of Environmental Studies at the University of Nigeria. He has been head of Department of Urban and Regional Planning at the University of Nigeria and coordinator of Disaster Risk Management, director of Shell Center for Environmental Management and Control, and so on and so on and so on and so forth.